Welcome to another episode of 5 Games 5 Minutes from acornelectron.co.uk, featuring a backing track from Hydrus Communications called Reservoir of Words. Clogger is a huge puzzle game, which probably took some inspiration from the Repton games. There are two things you must do to complete a level. The first is to collect all the pies. The second is to assemble the artwork. There are a number of things that you can use to complete the two objectives. These include drills, which can be pushed through solid walls in order to reach the inaccessible pies, and there's a lawnmower which, when pushed, mows the otherwise deadly grass. You have a very large cartoon-style playing area, which is the smoothest scrolling maze ever seen on the Electron. The artwork that you need is in a number of blocks, which need to be pushed together and into position. To view what the completed picture should look like, you press P. Clogger has got 16 screens, which get progressively more difficult. It's not going to appeal to everyone, I suppose, but for graphics and playability, it really is an exceptional piece of coding. I like it because it's very original, even quirky, and extremely weird. Quest for Freedom is an arcade platform game in which you play a droid attempting to escape from a complex of caverns. You can run left and right and pick up and use objects. You must avoid the other droids and the energy-sapping platforms that litter the caverns. You've got 3 lives, each with an energy bar. Your energy will be depleted by falling too far or by hitting any of the undesirables. Quest for Freedom has got a bit of a different type of feel to it than other graphic adventures. The bad guys and moving platforms tend to come into contact with each other quite regularly. As they do so, one gives way to the other. Indeed, they also give way to your droid too. This makes each screen a bit unpredictable. You should be prepared for a lot of frustration before you set off on this particular quest. The game itself is a bit too samey to be fun. As you progress, you find later screens are themed. There's also scope for map making and planning the quickest route. Collect the objects in the correct order to make progress through the game. Arcadians is one of the earliest and best Space Invaders shoot-'em-ups for the Electron. There's no real plot other than that your mission is to destroy wave after wave of invaders until you lose all of your lives. Whilst there are hundreds of games of this type, they all do have their own subtle differences. In the case of Arcadians, the best inclusion is the smooth and intricate flight patterns. The invaders flip upside down, peel off in pairs, in threes and even in fours. Their bullets always cascade downwards, yet they can usually be avoided with enough game skill, which of course only comes with practice. Throughout all of the action, there is never the slightest fluctuation of speed. The game plays quite beautifully, with opening tunes and a 2-player battle feature included. Of course it does suffer from being the same thing over and over again, but as far as these types of games go, this is one of the best games I've played anywhere. It's available in English or German too, so give it a go sometime. The Stolen Lamp is a very simple text adventure from Lothlorien. You're somewhere in the Middle East, charged with finding the Emperor's lost lamp. You move with the standard direction keys and, somewhat pleasingly, there are wireframe graphics of most of the locations. As adventures go, the Stolen Lamp is firmly aimed at beginners. The uses of the objects that you find, or buy, are fairly easy to work out. Although surprisingly enough, flying around on a magic carpet I haven't seen done before in any other adventure. Locating the lamp itself is very easy. It's literally just left completely unguarded in the Vizier's palace. Still, even though it's an easy game, I do think it's fairly fun. You can psychopathically smash men, women and children to death with a sledgehammer without qualm or consequence, and there's enough objects and puzzles for at least a little bit of lateral thought. The only real disappointment was that I was really expecting a genie to live in the Emperor's lamp, but one doesn't. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time you've been waiting for. A game which is awful, terrible. You've got to be kidding, how could anyone ever play this crazy? The game in question is Ghosts, a machine gun game by Kenton Price, which unashamedly rips off the micropower game Ghouls. Do a quick screen flip and you'll see there's not a lot of difference between them. Until that is, you try to play Ghosts. Ghosts is mind-bogglingly awful. Running left and right is just about achievable. It's when you try to jump that you hit real problems. It's nothing short of completely and randomly uncontrollable. Sometimes you'll jump over an obstacle as you intend, other times you'll smash into an overhead platform and splatter. On other occasions, you'll jump twice or even 3 times in quick succession without meaning to. But my favourite has to be when you land on a platform overhead and instantly jump straight off it into space again. You're trying to reach a bell in the top right hand corner, but frankly you are never going to get there. This game is like a chocolate teapot, completely impractical and a big soggy mess. Definitely one of the worst games ever.